Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with Pigeon and the Antler Heap and of course Shade as well. But we've got a little bit of a problem, and that problem is we are getting pretty dang hungry. We're at 25% food, Shade is at 20, so we need to hunt because we've gotten ourselves very distracted and things could get a little dire if we're not careful. I'm not so sure that our trick of following the bull elk is going to work too much anymore. Is there seriously another antler that we didn't get somewhere around here? Oh my goodness, there is another. Well, I don't know. I guess we could go after the mule deer. Oh, there is one right here. Yep. Oh my word, there's so many. But I think we're going to probably want to poke around for an actual elk herd because I don't think it's quite going to be the elk are not quite going to be weak enough for us to easily take down a bull, and ideally we want to do this without getting ourselves too hurt, so I think we need to start migrating back, probably up in this direction, because really? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. We probably want to start migrating back upwards because if you look at the direction of the scents, we're pretty close to the edge of the map in the direction that the wind is coming from. And that's not good because that means that we're not going to be seeing a lot of a lot of the scents because they're all blowing away from us. Oops. And I think, because this is... Or did the wind direction? No, it didn't. Because this is all still just the bull elk trail, yeah. So I'm gonna have these guys head up in this direction, I think, because this is the den we want to claim anyway, I believe. Or is it the further back one? Actually, it might be the further back one. I don't know, I'm a little bit discombobulated, but in any case, we're gonna move away from the map border so that we can find some elk, and hopefully there will be some that are not too far away, because we really need to eat. Oh goodness, there's another antler here. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring this all the way back or if we're going to find more, but I think there is an elk herd down here, so I'm just going to really quickly claim this scent post because we want to have more of our territory around here just in case we end up running into stranger wolves, but we definitely need to eat, so I think we want to prioritize that here too. Let's see if we can go and mark this. We've got some dogs around, it smells like. Let's quickly put a scent post over here, and then we're going to run over and go get that elk herd. And we're not going to run all the way back, so we won't bring the antler back to our den of choice just yet. Oh, there's another one. Goodness sakes. There is more than one antler. Oh, no. Or no, this is a skull. Oh, which skull is this? Oh, yeah, there's the pickup truck is over here. Which skull is this? Is it right here? Ah, it's a bull elk skull. Okay. Is this one we found before? Oh, it wasn't. Oh, we got achievement progress for that. All right, well, let's put a scent marker here too. And maybe a normal marker because we definitely want to bring these back with us. So we must have one more that we need to get before we can, before we finish off the achievement. Because I think we've gotten most of them. We probably have one or two more. I'm trying to remember how many we've actually found. There's at least one other antler down here. There could be even more because it kind of looks like there's multiple scents. Yes, I think that there probably is. Oh yeah, all right. Oh no, that's a snowshoe hare. Well, we need to follow the elk herd. Okay. It's good to know that there's more over here, but we might not be able to actually go get those just yet because we do need to focus on hunting. If we run into one, which we might by the look of it, there seems to be some kind of along this trail here. Yes, is this it? This is indeed. All right, let's go ahead. We'll put... I'm gonna mark this as multiple antlers because we might bring more of them over. Oh my goodness. There's definitely going to be a lot to gather up over here. We're getting so sidetracked. We haven't even finished the marked territory quest. All right, before we get totally sidetracked with all that. Okay, you might be weak. You're weak enough. All right, that's good because we don't have a lot of energy. I just realized how critically low that's getting. I think we might just spend some time finishing off marked territory here and gathering up as many antlers as we can along the way, because Goodness sakes, these guys have barely been making progress on it because they're so sidetracked. And I'm sure you guys want to find out how big the antler hoard has actually grown. So I might dedicate a day or two just to both expanding our territory and carting back the antlers that we found, so that we're hopefully able to see just how much we've actually gotten in that regard, just how big the pile is gonna be when we put it at the den and in the graveyard. Because look, there's more over here even. Yeah, there's still more. Where was that coming from? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there's a lot more antlers around here, it seems like. I don't know where that scent has gone though. Is it? Oh, it's mixed in with the elk scent. That's why I lost it. Which one is this? Which antler scent is this? Did they completely cover it over with their tracks? It's gonna be hard to spot anything if there's an antler buried in amongst all these tracks. We are never gonna find it. We are just straight up never gonna find that. Oi! Oi! Hey! Get off our carcass! I did not tell you you could do that. Are you thinking you're gonna fight? No, you ain't. Yeah, you get. You get if you know what's good for you. These two know to wait their turn. This guy thinks he's gonna cause problems. Oh, the yelps are so horrible. I don't like the dog yelps. Oh, no. Are you thinking you're gonna run in now? Yeah, your buddy's about to die if he don't move. You guys thinking you're gonna pick a fight now too? No? Absolutely not. Get out of here. I think we're gonna go ahead and undertake the first of probably a few dangerous forays back to this old place where we have a lot of the things that we collected originally. We're gonna have to make several trips, but we have a little bit of energy left, so I think we're gonna do the first one now and then maybe several more tomorrow. We've been making some progress on bringing the skulls and antlers back to the den that we're gonna choose, but this is going to be a lengthy process for sure. We're going to be spending a lot of time doing this, and I probably won't show most of it because it's a lot of just running back and forth, except for the parts where we're running back and forth through Stranger Wolf territory, and in fact, I hear them howling, so they may have noticed that we're here. We're going to have to be particularly quick about this and make sure that we don't loiter around. Otherwise, oh, there's an antler somewhere this way. That wouldn't be... I don't think that this is actually one of the antlers that we left. I think there might be more up here. Oh my goodness. We could probably do this into infinity. I don't know how many antlers are actually in this general area. There's one right here. Okay, we're gonna focus on getting the farther ones first. Let's go ahead and we'll do more antlers, because if we come back out here, I think we're gonna probably find a lot more. Look at this! There's apparently a whole antler field here as well. But I think if we run up this way, we will be able to grab at least one of our antlers. We're not gonna be marking most of this territory here. I guess most of what we had wasn't even antlers either. Oh, hey, there's a Shade's brother. But I think most of what we had wasn't even antlers. It was a lot more bones than anything. So let's see if we can find some of that, see if we can get some of these skulls, see if we can bring them back safely before we get attacked by stranger wolves. We're gonna have to kind of do this probably in rotations, because if the stranger wolves start to catch wind that we're out here, we're gonna have to leave it alone for a little while. So this is probably a good thing to start on now. Are we almost there? Goodness sakes, this is a trek and a half. Honestly, even if we could get a bunch of them back to the other bone heap, that might not be too bad. We might want to, in this case, do that. I haven't usually been bothering to bring them to a halfway point because it's not overall that much more efficient. But when we're dealing with stranger wolves, it might be good to have them closer and to kind of do it in 2 trips, because then if the stranger wolves interrupt us, we'll at least have made progress in getting them all back closer rather than having to run the whole way back every single time. There's a little bit of no man's land. There's not a lot of no man's land up here, though. It's probably not worth hanging out here long term. Oh, goodness. We're going to run out of energy. This is farther than I thought it was. Here we go. Here's the old hoard. Okay. That moose skull is going to be a pain in the tail. We're going to have to do that tomorrow. We're not going to be able to get that back today. There is just absolutely no way. It slows you down because it's so heavy. There's no way that that's going to happen now. But we're going to see if we can get at least this bison skull all the way back. And then probably start working on the midway point next time. Or not next time, next day. Oh boy, we are not gonna have an easy time of this, are we? Look at this. I think this is I think this whole area is gonna be our hex, or a lot of it. Or, it might be further down. I think this hex was one that we would need, but I'm not 100% sure. In any case, it's at least gonna be helpful in getting this closer to us. But we're gonna just try to run it a few times here, see if we can sprint across. We're only about a hex and a half away from this, so it's not horrifically far, but it is right through very well marked Stranger Wolf territory. You know, honestly, just to kind of annoy them and, well, not annoy them. We don't really want them annoyed with us right now, but to kind of make their job a little bit harder for the time being. Oh yeah, we had marked here yesterday to try to limit this. Let's claim this hex too, just so that we kind of have a safe space if we can, so that we can retreat back here more easily. They're gonna end up jumping us right here, aren't they? I haven't heard them howl back yet, but if we can kind of claim this and just put a marker here for now and keep it a little bit claimed, then at the least, oh, they're pretty dang close. Then at the least, if they're coming to try to fight us, this will be considered our territory, and so they won't have quite as much of a leg to stand on. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Let's run through here. We're gonna focus on just trying to get our stuff partway out, and we'll just kind of inch it back in increments, I think. We'll run up here, we'll grab one, we'll run back to our other marked point, and we'll just rinse and repeat that until we've got everything out of the one spot up here, and then we'll start moving it back in increments until it's well within the borders of where our territory should be. Oh, I smell trouble. Oh, yep, there's stranger wolves. Hey! Oh, there's only one of you. No, there are two. All right. No, get off of me. We're gonna have to fight these fools because they're not gonna let us pick this back up. Okay, 5M is a little bit hurt. Did one of the Templeton wolves die? No, I guess the Lost River packs just have different numbering. No, absolutely not. Are you? No, 4M is not that much more hurt. Get off. All right, it doesn't really matter who we end up biting, so I think we're gonna do that. Who is that? There's another wolf? Who are you? That must be a dispersal, because it doesn't look like you're... Oh, no, that is Templeton. All right. Great. Wonderful. I love that. This is two separate groups of wolves from the Templeton pack. Oh, we are out of stamina. We need a little bit more energy. Okay, one of them's on the run. Two of them are on the run. Are all three? All three of them. Yeah, get out of here. Where did we put our skull? Hopefully they'll leave us be for a little bit now. We can keep ferrying this back. I was gonna just try to run for it, but they kind of forced me to fight because they made us drop our skull here. And we're not leaving that behind. It's our bison skull. We worked hard to get this thing. I mean, it's not like we killed the bison, but I found it. It's mine. I saw it first. You did not get to take it from me. There's the first of the skulls, well, I guess technically the second, and I actually saw another antler right along here somewhere. Oh, there it is, right as we were running a spike elk antler, so we'll go ahead and we'll add that to the heap. But that is one success. That's our first success. Now we've just got, what, like 7 more skulls? 6 or 7? Something like that. We've got a few left. We're not close to done. Here we go, we got another skull. I think this is the cougar skull, right? Yes, that is. So we've got, well, we picked up the 2 antlers over here. We got 5 things back. Is this another one? There's another antler right here. We are We are gaining things to bring all the way back, but I doubt that pigeon would complain about that. I think this might be a smaller antler field over here anyway, but we're making headway. Is this a separate antler or skull? I can't actually tell. I just saw the... Oh, yep. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff over here. All right. Well, once we've gathered these, we'll go ahead and we will run some more of the skulls back. We're getting there, but we're not out of Stranger Wolf territory completely just yet. We're in our territory now. Where is my stash? My stash is up here. We're getting there though. We're getting closer. I think this is going to be our final run of the day. It looks like we only have 3 things left. We did manage to bring back another antler in between these, but I think we're going to take back the moose skull this time because it does slow us down, and I think we have enough energy to deal with that. But we've almost successfully transferred the hoard over, which is good. We're just going to have to be careful, especially the next day, because I think we scared off the stranger wolves that were lurking this time. I think we actually chased off 2 separate groups of them, but we'll see, because they might be back tomorrow after we rest, and I'm getting a little bit antsy about the bulk of our territory down there. I don't know how much that's going to decay, so we need to worry about, like, getting things back as quickly as we can here. Oh, we're actually not even in... Oh, yeah, we haven't reached the part that we claimed just yet, but we've successfully gotten mostly everything closer, at least, so I think our Great Skull Run has been overall a success. It's the first leg of the journey done. Oi, Miss Moose, leave us alone. Oh my goodness, why is she still chasing us? Leave Shade alone, we're just running by. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Pigeon's carrying around a whole moose skull. That might be it. That might seem a little bit threatening, actually, in hindsight, now that I consider that more. Our energy is up, but we have just about made it back. I think it's just over this hill here, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe over the next hill. But we're definitely going to have to rest after this and see what the morning brings, because, we've really been hauling a lot of bones back. And I think we're actually going to have to hunt again the next day, because it seems like we're getting pretty hungry too. So we're probably going to just hurry up and do a couple of... Okay, we've spent so long going back and forth here that our trail has completely vanished even. But we're probably going to have to stop and hunt shortly here. Look at how the moose skull even sticks out of the snow too. But we're gonna have to hunt, so I think we'll probably try to get the last 2 runs done tomorrow after we sleep here. Pigeon's just burying her face in the snow. And then we'll see if we can do one more hunt. And okay, hon, whatever floats your boat. And get some rest after that. Oh boy, morning's here, but yeah, the territory down there is definitely in a bit of a state. We're gonna have to hurry and head back to work on that shortly after that. I'm not entirely surprised. We spent several days up here at this point, so it's no wonder that the packs are starting to see that they can encroach on that. I think we'll probably head back after this and finish the rest of the transport all the way back to either the graveyard or the densite after that. But I just want to get the stuff that's super far into pack territory out if we possibly can here. We want to bring that back so that that's not laying around in the middle of Templeton territory where we're never going to see it again. Oh, we've got... Wait. Oh my goodness, no. We're not even close to done, are we? I didn't even realize we had 2 smaller skulls. Oh, goodness sakes, y'all. Well, the bone hoard was a lot bigger than I expected. We're gonna have to do this several more times. I thought we were almost done. Good night. We'll have to see if we can hunt something along the way here. Probably not a pronghorn. Those are gonna be pretty hard to catch. But we might have to take a break and do some hunting, and we might we're not careful, we might start losing territory. Look at all these elk too. Look at, you can see they all have different antlers now. I think I showed that in a previous one. Oh, look at the one in the back, has some pretty messed up antlers, honestly. One's going forward, the other's going back. That adds so much character to them. I really like that. It's such a simple change, but it's such a cool one, and it's very, very fun. It makes me think too, because I remember we used to go out and stay in like a cabin in Colorado some years visiting family. It was really, really fun time to get to do that, but it was way out in the mountains, and so there used to be elk that would wander around and come pretty close to the buildings. They would eat from the bird feeders and stuff, and so you'd often, you know, you'd wake up and you'd see that there's just some elk milling around outside. And I remember there was one that got himself a nickname because he... I can't remember what season it was, if it was the season when they were shedding naturally. I think it must have been the season when they were shedding naturally. Either that or he did something to knock one of them off, because he only had one antler, and so we called him Lefty. I think that's kind of funny. That's what this update has made me think of, because that's such a core memory for me, is being out in Colorado and watching Lefty the elk eating from bird feeders outside of the cabin that we were staying at. I veered off our typical trajectory just a little bit here because I smelled a normal elk herd. It looks like the Jasper elk herd, and I figured that this would be a good opportunity to go and get our hunt in before we get too hungry. So I figured let's go and see if we can track them down. Fortunately, I think they're actually in the hex that we have claimed right now, too, which is really nice, because then we won't have to worry about our hunt being interrupted. And especially if we have a lot more, I think we have 3 things left to go get, it's gonna be, oh, are you weak? No, you're not. You were just unfortunate. And in grabbing range. Oh no, well maybe we will still have to worry about getting jumped while we're hunting. Oh no, we're out of stamina too! I was running on the way in. I guess technically there are still elk calves at this time of year too, like this is a calf. It's a little bit of a bigger calf. Oh, Shade's gonna go for it. Are you... You're fairly weak. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead, we'll worry about that. If we tag team, we should be able to deal with the mother here. Oh, you still hit me. You still hit me. Alright, we can get a couple of damage points in here. Oops, we just have to watch out that she doesn't kick us. As long as we work together, we should be able to take this calf down. Yeah. Oop, there we go. She did not know what to do with that, but that's fine, because we got the calf down. I don't know how much of this carcass we'll eat, but we kind of probably have to book it here, because we do not want the stranger wolves that... Oh no, those are dogs. I thought you were stranger wolves. I was worried, but I got nothing to be worried about. You're just dogs. Yeah, woof woof. I'll show you what woof woof looks like. You better move it. You can't even see that's a shepherd, I think. Oh, are you really thinking you're gonna throw hands? Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're really thinking they're gonna cause us trouble. Did you get to eat? Not completely. Shade, why don't you finish your food? Are you seriously picking a fight right now? Don't you know what survival instincts are? Man, domestication has messed with your heads. Oi, get off of him! You have forgotten what it means to fear the wild, and I'm going to teach you if y'all don't leave me be. Oh, you think you're gonna bite? You think you're gonna bite? Yeah, well, I can return in kind. You get before I take your tail and add it to the pile. Oh, these are stranger wolves. All right. You are actually something that I should probably be a little bit concerned with, but it's fine, because we'll just go into our territory here. We're actually quite close to a den. Is that right over here? I think it must be. We don't need this, but we'll go ahead and claim it anyway. Okay, oops, we don't actually want to run that direction, do we? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, they'll stay on their side of the border. As long as they don't start trying to claim this place, we should be fine, but we do have to now worry that they're gonna circle all the way around. Oh, that's a coyote. We do have to worry a little bit that they're gonna circle all the way around and try to go after us for trespassing again in this one, or that they'll try to steal this away from us while we're up here, so... Oh boy. Yeah, we might be about to have some issues on this run. Now there's a trail sign here. Have we been over here before? We must have. Ah, the lost and the found. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoa! There we go. That's a little bit better. I was gonna say, I don't think getting close is gonna help us that much because I don't think Pigeon can read. Very, very interesting. Don't throw objects into the lost whirlpool. Don't drink the river water. Don't tell me what to do. That's what you don't do, is you don't tell me not to drink the river water. I'm gonna drink the river water. When it's not frozen, I'm gonna come up here and drink the river water just to spite you. This sign can't stop me because I can't read. Okay, we've got a skull, an antler, and a pickaxe. Let's grab the skull and run. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Skull down, 2 more collectibles to go. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll grab the antler. Second to last collectible to go. Here's the hoard. All right. All we've got left now is the pickaxe, and then we should be good. Uh-oh, I smell trouble. I think we might have stranger wolves on the way. No! We've just got 1 more collectible to grab, and that's it. We're done! Alright, let's make haste. It's not this one. It's a slight bit further up ahead. There we go. It's this, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Alright, let's grab the pickaxe. Let's clear the marker off of our map. Amazingly, the first marker we made, and then let's book it back because we need to get out of here before we get jumped by stranger wolves. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot we can do to stop the territory from decaying. I think this is officially going to be the longest that we have spent in wintertime too. Normally we kind of breeze through territory quest because there's not always, apart from marking the territory, like you kind of do that over and over and over again. It gets to be a little bit samey to watch. But this time, with all the new collectibles to find and then hoard, it's been quite different. Now, that said, we have so many collectibles to cart back and so much territory left to mark that I think I'm going to end up doing a lot of it just in between the episodes here so that we can move on and meet the pups and I can show you guys all the absolutely massive bone heap we're gonna end up with because holy heck, y'all, we easily have like probably 10 collectibles here, probably maybe even a dozen of them. We've got quite a few. We've got quite a few in the other bone heap that we spent the last time collecting with all those antlers that we found. It looked like we'd started to stumble on another antler field. We're gonna probably have like 50 things at our den. It's gonna be a little bit insane, so I think I'm gonna probably spend a lot of my time doing a lot of that off camera, and then we'll see where the progress is at when we jump back the next time, or if something particularly interesting happens along the way, we may jump in and take a look at it then, but I don't actually know how long this episode is going to be. I've recorded a lot more than I usually do, but I've also shown a lot less. There's been a lot of just running back and forth. Is that a separate antler? I'm pretty sure we just passed an entirely separate antler. Hang on. Or something. It might be a skull. Is this scent something different? I swear I just saw a different scent when we were running. Yes, I see it in the distance. Look at that. Look at that. There's more scents coming from over here somewhere. What is this? It's an antler. Which antler is this? Who did you belong to? I mean, now obviously you belong to me, but like, who did you belong to before you fell off? Right here? Right here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think that's one of the spike antlers. Yeah, it sure is. All right, well, Oh, we gotta get out of it. This is stranger territory. Move! Move it! We gotta hurry. Oh, we're gonna run out of stamina. Oh, we barely have stamina because we are, we are, hey, get off of me. Okay. All right, you die. Nope. Nope. Get off of him. I don't have stamina to bite you. Oh, goodness. We might actually have to run because we just don't have stamina. You know what? I think the better option in this case is going to be to keep booking it and get out of here and get back into the territory that we have claimed. Yes. And we will defend our antler hoard. Have they? No, they're not continuing to pursue us. They're going to stay at the borders of their territory. Yeah, you stay out. Now, we probably won't keep this territory claimed for super long because we have to get back to this area, and I think this is our den, so our territory is going to be around here. We're still a little bit outside of it, but we're a lot closer to it than we used to be. However, we're going to have to finish that up in the next episode because I think we are going to go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.